JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. We offer the lowest price anywhere online. If you would like to know the price, simply click on the link in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch from JazzTime.com once in a while. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Rolex Yacht-Master 37 reference 268621 rose gold and steel with a chocolate brown dial. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about the bezel, the case, this bracelet, the movement, then try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's dive right in and talk about the case. The case is an oyster case. It's 37 millimeter from my thumb to my index finger. Now they also make this watch in 40 millimeter. The watch case itself is made of oyster steel and ever rose gold. The stainless steel part is where my thumb is, and where my index finger is rubbing around, that would be the ever rose, also known as rose gold. It uses a monoblock middle case, screw down case back, and winding crown. That means that this part right here is a winding crown, and the case back, the piece on the very back, is a screw down case back. Now the material, as I said before, was ever rose, Rolesaur, that's what Rolex calls it. It's actually just rose gold, that's the common name, or pink gold, but Rolex calls it their own variation, which is ever rose. And I guess they call it ever rose because it will stay forever rose. As opposed to some other pink golds which eventually turn yellow gold because they don't do a good mix. Rolex, of course, being Rolex, does an excellent mix. In fact, they call their pink gold ever, as in forever, rose gold. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at the next part of this, which is the bezel. Now the bezel, as I told you before, it's using a rose gold, or ever rose, and it's 18 karat gold, bidirectional, rotatable, 16-minute graduated with raised numerals. So let's go through what all that means. Now if you want to check elapsed time, for example, you could turn the bezel, see where my index finger is pointing, that little triangle. You would simply just put it on this minute marker over here, and then after, let's say, 10 minutes, it would look something like that, and then you look down at the minute hand, and of course at the bezel, and that would tell you the elapsed time. It actually goes bidirectional, as in both directions. I'm not really sure why. It probably has something to do with yachting or this function, but it goes bidirectional. So other watches don't do that, such as the Submariner, but the Yacht-Master does. Now let's go ahead and talk about the bracelet, which I have here. Now the bracelet is going to be an oyster, flat 3-link, has ever rose Rolesaur combination of oyster steel and 18 karat ever rose. Now what does that mean? That means the outside here is stainless steel and the center is rose gold, or ever rose as they call it. And it also has what's called a folding oyster lock safety clasp. Now what is that? Now this is how the clasp closes. You simply close it to the top. That's one click. And that's the second click. The second one is what gives it the name a safety clasp. And it's a safety clasp because obviously, as you see, that it takes 2 motions to disconnect this bracelet, which allows it for you to wear it during sporting type activities. Okay, and of course it has all these wonderful engravings, and it actually also has what's called a Easy Link 5mm comfort extension link. Now what does that mean? That means, right, you see this is in the closed position, and that's in the open position. That changes it by 5 millimeters. So when you're hot and sweaty, you can use it to this. You can open it when your arm expands, and when your arm is, like for example in an air-conditioned room, you can close it like I just did right now, and kaboom, you close it. You don't have to resize it. The watch can change size. It's a really great feature. Now let's go ahead and talk about the dial. The dial, Rolex calls it. I'm going to move it in different lights for you to see. It's chocolate. Now chocolate is just another name for brown, but you know, I would probably also have to agree, I would also call it chocolate because it just has a nice brown look to it, and it actually really does look like chocolate. Okay, now it has also a highly legible Chromolite display with long-lasting blue luminescence, and let me show you what that looks like under light. Okay, so now this is, you see, at nighttime you could easily see this watch. That's what I really like about it. Okay, now let's talk about the movement here. Now Rolex has updated the movement. This is a 268621. The previous version of this was actually a 168621. 168621, correct? but it was having an older movement. This has the newer movement. The caliber is a 2236, and it has a plus minus 2 seconds a day, and it has a Siloxy hairspring in silicone with patented geometry, high performance Paraflex shock absorbers, and it has an approximate 55-hour power reserve. So basically, it's a better watch than the previous generation. Now I'm going to go ahead and try it on. I'm a normal sized man, and you know, if you actually look at it, you might think, oh, I only need the biggest watch. Well, that's not necessarily true. You know, not everybody wants to wear a massive watch. Now, here are my thoughts. If you're not like the biggest guy, or you don't really like having a heavy watch, or you like, you know, something that looks like more classic, you know, such as what I'm trying on for you right now, or you don't like that the watch covers the entire wrist, you know, back kind of to the old school, or maybe you're older, you know, that you might want to try this 37 millimeter. Some people think it's for women, but it's actually both for women who want to wear larger watches, or it's also for men who like to wear smaller watches. So I would urge you to probably try it on at your authorized dealer, but definitely you need to buy it from JazzTime, JAZTIME.com, because we have the lowest price anywhere online. There's no middleman. We sell the watches direct to you, as in you pay us and we send it directly to you. Nobody else takes a cut. That's why we're able to offer you the lowest price anywhere online. So check us out, subscribe below.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on the mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.